thrifting. Got this at a thrift store, obviously. No designer in their right mind would make this in 2016. Wow, that was uncalled for. Uncalled for part 2. This is a bag review. A little background. I've been carrying the same sort of gross backpack since sophomore year of high school. I'm now 1 year out of college, and I just was sick of it. So I decided to go with something else. Something not necessarily more professional, because I don't have a real job yet, but something more mature. So I'm going to show you the bag that I was using, and then the bag that I sort of switched to. This is the bag that I was using. It's from Sharper Image. I got it for like $18 at TJ Maxx 7 or 8 years ago. It's this gross, sort of burnt orange and gray. What is that? Is that nylon? I don't know if it's nylon or not. Maybe there's... So you'd think that I would look this up before I started the video, but of course not. I'm gonna see if there's a tag in here that'll tell me what this is made of. No. No, great! So, I'm just going to go ahead and assume it's some kind of nylon or something like that. And I also bought this back when I thought that having 5,000 zippers on a bag was like, ooh, cool, I can hide all my stuff in there, and it'll be adventurous trying to find anything at all. It just was not. I thought it was cool at the time. Had I known that any of my friends were into fashion or into just anything that worked, I would have approached them and said, hey, should I buy this bag? They would have been like, no. You would be a fool if you did. And I would have listened. It's still got all these pleasant little buttons on here and these little... Anyway, so, ignoring my past, I just outgrew it. You know, I sort of moved on. I was like, okay, I've never really liked backpacks. The only reason I've used backpacks is because I had to, because I had a lot of stuff to carry in school. You know, I'm sure most of y'all, some of y'all know how it is. So I was like, alright, I want a bag that is durable, I want a bag that is fashionable, or that just looks good with most of the clothes that I own, because I'm also trying to revamp my wardrobe. Something that was new, that was modern, that suited my aesthetic, that suited my lifestyle, that, you know, I enjoyed carrying, and that I wouldn't be sort of ashamed of putting on myself. So I started shopping around. You know, I looked at, all of the big stores, retail sites. I can't afford any of that. I'm gonna be real here. It took me long enough to save up for this, and I got it at a pretty deep discount compared to the retail price. So I had actually gotten onto the Saks Fifth Avenue website and found a briefcase from Robert Graham, and it was, you know, it was a great looking bag. It was sort of like light khaki with a brown paisley pattern on it, had brown leather accents, gold hardware, brass hardware. It looked really good. It was like $460 retail, but it was on sale for like $260. It was a pretty good deal for the amount of bag that you got. And I was this close to pulling the trigger, but I was like, well, I just don't know if khaki and paisley and brown and tan are necessarily my deal, if that makes sense. So I decided to, you know, look around. I looked at all the regular sites. I was like, okay, I guess I'll have to save up for a little longer for those. That'll come down the road. I looked at Vestiaire Collective. The shipping was outrageous because they're based in Europe. I looked at Farfetched, sort of the same thing, and also nothing that I wanted was in my price range, yet again. And then I finally came across The RealReal, which is awesome. I get on there basically every day just to see what they have. I have to stop myself from impulse buying basically everything I see. I love The RealReal. And so, like, the second that I had gotten on, they had just put it up that day, I found the bag that I ended up going with. I'm very happy with it, and here it is. This is my new bag. It is from McQ Alexander McQueen, and it is, from what I found on the interwebs, the waxed canvas laptop bag. If you don't know much about McQ, it was, and is, it's still going, it is sort of the more modern, sort of streetwear style diffusion line of Alexander McQueen, and slightly less expensive. So it's got this awesome, really gorgeous navy blue cover, black calfskin, I believe, don't quote me on that, calfskin leather. It's got this awesome embossed McQ Alexander McQueen logo. Has these two buttoned pockets on the front, if you can see that. I'm bad at holding bags up for a camera because I've never done it before. I keep my cell phone in this pocket, I keep my wallet in this pocket, I also keep my keys in this pocket, whatever. So then on the back, nothing really, just kind of looks like the front, except it doesn't have the pockets or the logo. It's got this leather pulse thing, zipper, whatever it's called, and then you zip it open. Right here, on the first side, you have a smaller, let's see if I can actually get it, you have a smaller zip pocket. I usually keep like medicine and pens and stuff in there. You have another embossed leather logo. It hasn't been exposed to the elements that much, so it feels lovely. And then also on this side, you have an unzipped pocket right there. And then on the pocket, you've got two smaller pockets. And then on the entire inside of the bag and on the inside of the outer pockets, you have this gorgeous sort of embroidered McQ monogram. This is really difficult. You've got this gorgeous sort of embroidered McQ monogram print in this really silky fabric. You can totally tell it was meant to protect your laptop and to protect your technology and all your goods and all your documents and whatever else you put in here. I love this bag a lot. Now that you've actually... Oh, and it's also got this shoulder strap. It's all the way out right now. You can wear it as a crossbody with this length. You can sort of shorten it. Sometimes I'll do it to about right here, carry it on my shoulder, or you can use this and this to take off the shoulder strap, put it back in the bag, and carry it as a briefcase. So it is incredibly versatile, incredibly useful, very stylish, I think. I don't know. Y'all tell me, put it down in the comments, like, oh, that bag is... Cool, I bought it, I like it, so shut up. Or, thank you. I don't know. Anyway, wow. I've only had this bag for about 2 months, but in the 2 months that I've had it, I've used it literally every day. So, the way I see it, I'm definitely getting my money's worth. In terms of price, now, the real, since it is consignment, technically, I actually had to go elsewhere to find information about the bag. For instance, they had it listed as a satchel. I had no idea it actually was a laptop bag until I did some digging and I found a listing on, God, some website that I don't even remember the name of. That's the only reason I knew. That's the only way I knew it was waxed canvas. I thought it was not coated at all. Anyway, it was listed for $225. They had a 20% discount, and then with tax and shipping and everything, it ended up being just over $200. Now, compared to the retail price of the bag, which I believe was either $500 or $550, I think I got a pretty good deal. That's 60% of the list price, and it's in great condition. The only thing that I noticed about the retail stock pictures was that when you bought it new, it had a charm on it that was shaped like a razor blade, which, I really wish that it had come with that charm. I would be rocking that charm so hard. I don't know, I'm a huge McQueen fanboy, so maybe that's just me. Razor blades aren't for everybody, but then again, neither is McQueen in general at all. So, I think I got a pretty good deal on it. If you don't think I did, or if you do think I did and you like the bag, let me know in the comments below. So yeah, this has sort of been an experiment for me. This is the first video I've ever filmed in this format. I sort of went all over the place because I went into this without a script or without really having a set, talk about this here, talk about this here, lots of tangents, lots of So, thank you for bearing with me for my first video. Hopefully I will retain a weekly posting schedule, and if I don't, I'll post as soon as and as often as I think about it. And yeah, I will hopefully see y'all next week. Thanks for watching.